This is actor, comedian, radio host Joe Nipote on the Midnight Hour Radio Show. Is that how you say your name, Joe?
Nipote is fine.
I come from Sicilian heritage myself.
You really do your due diligence, don't you? Rather than just figure out how to pronounce it, you just wait till it gets to say, brother, is this how you say your name?
Well, I tell you what, Joe.
Well, could you give us the proper pronunciation?
It is Nipote, but that's perfect.
Nipote. Joe Nipote. My family a portion of my family come from Sicily, Joe.
Oh my God! Let me check my wallet.
They come from Palermo, Sicily. Di Marino.
Your parents or your grandparents?
My father was half Italian.
Your father immigrated to Italy?
No, he was half Italian.
Your father was half Italian and half African American?
He was mixed in with some French too.
Oh my God! Because you see, I'm Italian. My wife is Colombian. So what happens is I get drunk and she robs me.
Right. That's why you said that. Let me get my wallet. Right. I know what you said.
Oh, now, yeah. Makes sense.
So you're half Italian and half African American. And I hope, I don't know if you told people I'm a stand-up comedian. Also, that's how I started. But if I knew you better, I could really make a great joke there.
Well, I'm going to make you laugh, and I'm going to let you make a joke, Joe.
No.
I'm Indian, I'm French, I'm Sicilian, I'm black, and I'm Irish.
Jesus, you're basically confused.
Right. I don't know what I am.
I guess all those nationalities really, they come in handy depending on the day and who you're talking to.
You ain't lying, Joe.
I could agree with that.
You ain't lying. I done got out a lot of scrapes because of that Italian blood.
Well, sure. With the Italian, the African American, somebody's trying to mug you. You either go into African American or Italian, and that's that. To get a free beer, you jump in the Irish, and you want to go get a good baguette. You go, "Je l'appelle garçon, le petit, mademoiselle fond de raison, ponto, brother."
Mademoiselle.
He went French.
Mademoiselle. That's
nice.
all I can say in
Very
French.
Nice.
Parlez-vous français, Joe. No.
Comment allez-vous?
We having a ball, Joe. We love having you on the line on the Midnight Hour Radio Show. I'm going to give a shout out to Monique at Integrated Media.
Hey, Monique.
Oh, yeah. Monique is the best, and they really work hard. They're really working hard for me right now because, there's a few things I want to mention, but they're working hard for me because I just have this brand new book published called Eggy Yolk and the Dirty Rotten Dozen, and it's available at eggyyolk.com. That's E-G like good, G like good, Y like yellow, yolk, Y like yellow, O-L like Larry, K.com. And Monique told me to spell it on the air. So
eggyyolk.com. You know what, Joe? They listening to you in 65-plus countries. An estimated 50-plus million people.
Oh, my God. Well, it's lucky I speak 59 languages. So let's move on to Romanian right now. I'm kidding.
Ich spreche Sie Deutsche, Joe. Ich spreche Sie Deutsche.
Hey, I know a little Romanian. Mulțumesc.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, you know what, though? I ain't the only Italian in the studio. My other host over here, she got Sicilian blood in her, too.
That's correct.
Artevia Williams.
I'm actually African American. I also have Italian and Irish and Dominican.
Well, there are a lot of African Americans who immigrated to Italy. I go there a lot. I see them there a lot, and it's great. I'm 100% Italian. In fact, I still live with my parents because they won't move.
I know that's how it is in Italian families.
But they won't go. They ignore the court order, everything. But I got this new children's book out, and this week is also, I don't know how old you guys are, but if you were a kid around 1995, you'll know me from the movie Casper, which celebrated its 20-year anniversary this year. and I played Uncle Stretch in
Oh
the
my
movie.
goodness! Yeah, I know about that movie. I know about Casper because I was a kid back in 1995.
You should see her face, Joe. It lit up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, and I guess Twitter and Facebook and everything blew up this week because of that. And I also, a lot of people, especially in all these other countries that you're talking about, will know me from, I had a television series on NBC for 5 seasons called Viper. And it plays, that's why I said Romania. It plays all over, and it's in syndication right now. And it was on NBC and then moved over to UPN. And my co-star on the show was a wonderful guy that you guys should have on, incredible actor. He's the voice of NBC right now, Dorian Harewood. And if you ever saw Roots or Full Metal Jacket, you'll know exactly who I am if you Google his face, Dorian Harewood. But anyway, it's been a whirlwind of a week, and especially out, with this children's book, because it's a brand new book that is for not only children, but it will make any adult laugh as they're reading it to their kids. It's a subtle anti-bullying book, and it's all about eggs, which are the most fragile things in the world. And, it's just really funny, full of jokes and puns, and the kids love it. I've been appearing at all these schools throughout the country, performing it and doing book signings, and we've got some great things coming up with it. But we're working with Rick Dees, who published the book, Dees of the Weekly Top 40, and he's like a radio icon. We're working on making it into an animated series.
Now, you call it Eggy and Yolk and the Dirty Rotten Dozen. So what made you get that name, Joe?
Well, one morning I was commanded, there's no other word for it, I was ordered by the family to make breakfast for all for the kids and my wife. And I was making eggs, and I was getting overwhelmed because my wife wants her eggs a certain way, my daughter wants her eggs a certain way, my son a certain way, and I like them a certain way. And I was just getting crazy, and all of a sudden, as I'm holding one of the eggs, it just started talking to me. And, from Casper and all these other cartoons that I do a lot of voiceover animation, but it just started talking to me, and I created this character. And then I wanted to, when you create a character, you have to find a vehicle in which to expose it or bring it out. And not many children's books, in fact, none that I saw in the last 10 years of reading books to my children, were done in a Western theme. So I thought, what could be a really catchy title? And there are a dozen of these bad guys. So it's kind of a parody on the old movie, The Dirty Dozen. But it worked perfect for my title because there are 12 dirty, rotten dozen, because, rotten eggs are rotten.
Yeah.
And they stink.
That makes a lot of sense, Joe.
Yes, it does.
And we have Eggy Yolk as the sheriff, and then the leader of the Dirty Rotten Dozen is Hard-Boiled Harry, and some of his gang is Fried Freddy, Scrambled Sammy, Poached Petey, Deviled Danny. All these play on words and puns, and that's one of the things that the teachers really love about it, is it really teaches the kids, it's got a great message to it, a very subtle but great message about doing the right thing, commitment, loyalty, courage, and integrity with 2 G's. So it's all a play on words and stuff, and that's how I came up with the title.
Hey, Joe, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm not keeping you awake, am I, Myron?
No. You know what? I decided to put, Joe, I don't like to talk like this all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my goodness.
He's about to make you an offer you can't refuse.
It's things in this world that's more important, and I think the Eggy and Yolk is one of them.
Eggy Yolk, not Eggy and Yolk. Eggy Yolk.
Eggy Yolk and the Dirty Rotten Dozen. I want y'all to
Correct.
support that
Available.
book by Joe Nipote. Nipote.
Nipote.
And it's only available at eggyyolk.com.
Now, Joe, we got about 3 minutes. Tell us something that you would always wanted to tell 50 million people. They even listen to us in Italy, so you can reach out to them over there by being on the Midnight Hour radio show.
Is that right? They listen. That's fantastic. Well, I have a lot of family there. I'd like to just say, ciao, buonanotte, come stai, auguri a tutti, and compri il mio libro at eggyyolk.com.
All right.
That's very nice.
Look at that. See.
Yeah, grazie,
That's
Joe,
right.
grazie. We
Thank you,
gonna
Rob.
just automatically induct you into the Midnight Hour radio show Hall of Fame.